This week on Houston Newsmakers, Olympic gold medalist Simone Manuel. She returned home to tremendous fanfare after winning 2 golds and 2 silver medals at the Olympic Games in Rio. How her life has changed and what's next for the Stanford University junior. The Susan G. Komen Race for the Cure is October 1st. Why and how you can get involved in helping to raise millions for breast cancer research, and how to play Scrabble to raise money for Literacy Advance of Houston on this special edition of Houston Newsmakers.
From KPRC Channel 2, this is Houston Newsmakers with Khambrel Marshall.
There are a lot of great moments in the Olympic Games that ended a couple of weeks ago in Rio, but this is one of my favorites. Simone Manuel, shortly after touching the wall, realizing she'd finished first to win the gold medal in the 100-meter freestyle. A big achievement under any circumstances, but she became the first African-American woman to win an individual gold medal and set an Olympic record in the process. Simone Manuel, good morning.
Good morning.
May I add my congratulations to you about all that you've been able to do at this point in time. Has this started to sink in at this point? I mean, it's been a couple of weeks by now.
No, I haven't had much time to let it sink in, and I've just been so busy, but I've been enjoying all of it.
This whole process now, from the time that you came back, how surprised were you at the way that you were greeted when you came back, and just in general, starting with the airport where you had the reception, you had the city hall, and you had the Texans game? Talk about the way that people have received you.
I was really surprised, but I've had support the whole way through, from the time I was in middle school all the way up, and just to see those people come back and give me a hug getting off the plane, and just all the messages I've gotten from people have really made my day, and it's great to see the city of Houston so proud of me.
You look comfortable too when you walk in. Of course, you hug some people and you get a parade. Not often you get a parade down the city. You know, that's a pretty neat thing.
Yeah, it was really neat. I enjoyed all of it. One
of the things that I saw too at the Texans game, when you had to come out, and that's a whole different environment there, because you're not, I mean, you see football players at Stanford, you know, you're around training with them, but that's a whole different level. What was that like?
They were really nice, but intimidating at the same time. They're huge, and I got to chat with several of them, and they're really nice, though.
So now you go back to Stanford in another couple of weeks or so, and everybody's sitting around and says, so how was your summer? And you'll have a little something different to tell. At what point have you really started to pinch yourself? Now, you've been flying. You flew back from New York. You were on the Today Show. You had a chance to do some other things. Talk about your experiences this past week in New York.
The experiences have been great. I've been meeting a lot of new people and just getting a chance to tell my story. And I haven't pinched myself just yet, but like I said, I'm enjoying it all, and it's a lot of fun for me.
Your process, it's especially exciting when you made the Olympic team, the Olympic trials. But I've read that the year that you had coming up to that, it would not have necessarily been expected you would do that. This was not necessarily an easy year for you, was it?
It wasn't an easy year. I hadn't dropped in my best event in a while, and I wasn't.
When you say dropped, you mean dropped down your
like, yeah, I hadn't got a best time.
Right.
And I had a couple of injuries and illnesses throughout the process. So it was a difficult year, and I made a lot of sacrifices by redshirting and not swimming for my school, and not taking as many classes to focus on it. And things weren't looking too bright, but it all worked out in the end, and I'm really grateful for that. When
you were hitting those stumbling blocks, if you will, what was the mindset? Because I know that you have the goal to actually get to the, quote, mountaintop, get to the highest, but you started hitting those barriers. What was your mindset when you were doing that?
I just told myself to never give up and have faith in the process. A lot happened this year, but it's no different than the time I was 12 and I was struggling with something in swimming. Each journey and each kind of roadblock I have has made me stronger for the next one. So I just kind of continue to have faith and never give up throughout the whole process.
When you have been going through all of this, every time you've gone to the pool in a lot of places, you've been one of the only ones who look like you at the pool. You've kind of gotten used to that through your life, I'm guessing.
I don't think it's ever something you get used to. Sometimes I still do feel out of place, but it's what I love to do, and I'm having fun with it, and I swim for myself, and like I said, I'm enjoying it all, but it's never something that I think I'll ever get used to.
When you, now as you were winning the gold medal, then it becomes the first. That's a title that will never go away. You will have been the first to get to that achievement. What happens going forward? How do you use that, the first, going forward?
I just want to get more awareness and make swimming more diverse. And I think that swimming is a life-saving skill, and hopefully this win can give minorities and African Americans option to swim because we can. And just kind of putting it out there and showing people that it can be done and to never give up and go after your hopes and dreams is something that I hope I can achieve with this accomplishment.
Was there ever a time when, or I'm sure there may have been a time during your swimming where the realization hit you that, you know, I'm pretty good at this. I can do more with this. Do you remember when that happened?
I don't remember when that happened. I know that when I was 12, I came home from practice and asked my mom why there weren't many people like myself. And she said that was a good question, and we did our research. And that was when I became more comfortable with the skin that I was in that sport. And I think that was kind of when I realized that this is something I wanted to do and that swimming was bigger than myself. But I don't have a definitive point when I knew that, oh, I'm really good at this. Yeah.
Well, you're just in the middle of competing and all that kind of stuff too. So
Correct.
when now you're a junior at Stanford, and what's your major and what do you want to do with that?
So I'm majoring in science, technology, and society with the concentration in communication and media. And I'm really interested in advertising and marketing. And with the tours that I've been on, I've kind of like gotten a little bit interested in broadcasting and things like that. My options are very wide open.
I would say so at this point in time. You've been getting business cards along the way, I trust?
Not quite.
No? Well, as a communications person in marketing, I would think that marketing a gold medal would be a good thing, right?
I think so.
Yeah, yeah. So when you had that initially around your neck, and we can kind of hold that up, guys, if we get a chance to hold that up. This is a beautiful piece of hardware, if you will. When you first had that around your neck and the national anthem is being played and the flag is going up, what is going through your mind? I'll tell you what's going through my mind. Every time I see that, I cry. I just do, because I can just kind of sense what may be going through your mind. What was going through your mind during that period of time?
At that moment, I think a lot of feelings and emotions rushed through my head. Like I said, this year was tough. Actually, the whole 4 years training for a goal that you have, and then to finally achieve that, I was relieved. I was completely humbled that I was the person that made history and is the first. And I just was also just very proud to represent my country and stand up there and hear the national anthem and have that gold medal laid around my neck and realize that I did something extraordinary and was a small part of what Team USA accomplished at the Olympics.
And during that time, locally here is where you started, so that's a good thing. I mean, Houston and the Houston area, and it's like, okay, this is your starting point, so a lot of folks continue to be proud of you, and you're still getting feedback. Do people recognize you a lot more when you're walking around? Now you're going to have to start wearing hats? And
I've worn several hats, but they haven't really worked. I've got noticed at grocery stores, the mall, anywhere and everywhere.
Yeah. Now, perhaps if you wouldn't wear the gold medal, they would not. No, I'm just kidding.
I haven't worn those in public.
Well, I just want to say thank you for coming in to be a part of Newsmakers. Congratulations once again. We look forward to hearing great things about you going forward. Are you planning on continuing to maybe try for another Olympics, or is that way too early?
Yes, I am.
Oh, wow.
I haven't started training yet, but I am planning on going.
Okay. Well, congratulations. We'll start getting ready for that already.
Yes.
Thank you, Simone.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. And we're going to do a Newsmakers Extra with her as well. But I want you to also stick around, because coming up, Susan G. Komen's Race for the Cure, your chance to help raise millions for research in the fight against breast cancer. That's next when Houston Newsmakers continues.